Hey guys, so I haven't been on here in a little bit, but I wanted to share with you the new statue that I just bought from City Alchemist. And I ended up, you guys have seen like the big statue that I had. I actually ended up giving it away to a really good friend, which was one of my subscribers here on YouTube. And we just became really good friends, and she ended up coming over here to Austin, so she lives here now. And I promised her, that statue, the big statue. That's the big statue. I loved her. And it was very bittersweet to like finally take her to her new place. But that big statue comforted me a lot. My friend, she's been going through a lot, so I was like, you know what, that statue is gonna bring her a lot of comfort as well. So I bought this statue from City Alchemist, and she is about 3 feet. When I get home and I put her on my ofrenda with my other, I have to kind of show you guys, there's been a lot of changes to my ofrenda, which is the altar. I have to show you what I did. I have to update you. But anyways, this is the new addition. So I think I'm gonna end up painting her, but I'll see when I go home. Okay guys, so now I'm back home, and so that's the statue. She's missing the scythe, but he told me that he was gonna take it to the shop soon. So as you can see, none of my other little statues that I've had, like the 6-inch black, red, and white, I put them away. And the 12-inch 7-color statue I also put away. I just wanted to basically narrow down to those two that you see there. And actually, those two statues, I ended up also buying them at City Alchemist. They're plaster. So basically, it's easy to like drill. I drilled a hole in the bottom. I did my own carga or charge for those of you that don't speak Spanish. So like the authentic Mexican statues that you'll find, they have a carga or charge in the bottom, and it's basically, how can I explain it? It's meant to, it's like a way to consecrate the statue. I don't want to say I was going to say almost like to bring it to life, but that's incorrect. That's not, what happens. And you don't have to have any charge. If you buy like a statue off Amazon and it's not like an authentic Mexican one, it doesn't have to have a charge. It's perfectly fine. But in Mexico, traditionally, yes, they have a charge in the bottom. So anyways, I packed it inside with just a bunch of different things. And actually, you guys remember my little statue, the one that I always talk about, that is super important to me. I actually ended up putting that little statue inside of the white. Well, it's like a bone color. I like to think of it, she's not the white one, but she's like the bone color. I just wanted like a neutral santamuerte. It doesn't matter the robe. But anyways, that little one, I ended up putting it in there, packing it in, and along with a bunch of other things too. Those statues, they don't come with a scythe. However, they do have in the hand a little like indentation where you can drill and to put a scythe. And you see right there in the bottom where the scythe is kind of standing, it has an indentation so that if you do buy her a scythe, it would go resting there. So I ended up making that scythe. It's basically aluminum foil packed together, and then I cut it with an incense stick. And I taped it. That's basically how I made that scythe, and that one too. But anyway, so that's what we have for now. Like I said, I put my other statues away. I'm just not feeling having all of them out, so they're just put away. But I may or may not bring them out in the future. I'm not sure. But for now, that's the setup. So I have the big scythe, the real scythe. I have a sand clock, her crystal ball, which for those of you who have been following me from the beginning, that little crystal ball, that is what I used to represent her statue when I had to keep my devotion hidden. And I wanted to get something that represented her, but that was very incognito. So that's what I did. Over there, I have a piece of obsidian and her glass of water, candle. It's just very simple, but that's a setup for now. I wanted you to notice one more thing. So, do you see how the big statue, her chest is not exposed, right? The robe is all the way to the neck. And then you look at those little ones. Let me zoom in. And the chest is exposed. You can see the ribs. This is because back in the day in Mexico, the statues, they were like that. The chest was exposed. But with the Catholic Church influence, and all this I learned from Alexis, with the Catholic Church influence, her robe slowly but surely went closing up to basically cover her up, which is more of like a saint look, which is santamuerte, right? Like she's our saint. So that's the reason why. But yes, like back in the day, it was actually, that's much more authentic. If you can find the statues with the chest exposed, which by the way, I do know that Alexis ships orders, Alexis and Eric, the owners of City Alchemist. So those statues, the red and the white, they are 12-inch. And like I said, they're plaster, which is also much more authentic. So you can place an order and they ship them. I was thinking when I started my, like how long it's been since I started my devotion with Santa Muerte. I could not believe when I counted the years. I swear to you, it feels like I've been working with her, like her part of my life. It literally feels like no more than 2 years. It's been 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 9 freaking years. 9. That is insane. I cannot believe it's been 9 years. It has been a blink of an eye. I swear to you, it does not even 5. It doesn't even feel like 5. I literally feel like I've been devoted to her like for max 2 years. It's crazy how time flies by. But I'll let you guys go for now. I'll talk to you soon.